Hey, it's Wes from Civil. If you own a law firm or do SEO for a law firm that has multiple practice areas, you probably already know it's difficult to rank and become relevant for many practice areas from one site and one kind of organic strategy. While possible through content and the right site development, it's often a choice to go with one practice area that is your main driver and work towards that first and then develop into the other practice areas from an SEO organic perspective. Well, I'm here to show you that on your Google business profile, you can actually become relevant for multiple practice areas, maybe a little quicker through some work that is done on the back end of the Google business profile. If you've seen our other videos on Google business profile, you know some of the things that we always talk about. So responding to reviews, adding a product section, adding Google posts on the actual profile, optimizing your categories, and adding services. So let's talk about that services aspect. This is a law firm located in Milwaukee, so Glendale, close to Milwaukee, that does Social Security disability as their main practice area. That's their main category on the Google business profile. And if you look at the rankings, if you type in disability attorney Milwaukee, they're right there in the 3-pack. So your main primary category is going to be your driver. That's what's showing up in the search results. That's what's in the map listing, and they're in the 3-pack for that. A variation of that term is SSDI attorney Milwaukee, also in the 3-pack. If you're adding enough content to have your Google business profile managed properly, you should be showing up at least relevant in your area for your main practice areas. So one that is outside of that main Social Security disability is veterans benefits. That's something that they do as a secondary of their business. But if you look at their Google business profile, veterans benefits, veterans attorneys in Milwaukee, they actually show up first for that. And there's this little provides section that's calling out that specifically. Now, how does that happen? How do you get this provides button? And how are you ranking first for something that's outside of your primary category? Well, it basically goes down to the services section of your Google business profile. In addition to all the other optimization, we always are adding new and relevant keywords to the back end of the Google business profile under services. So Social Security attorney is the main category here, the primary category, right? And you can add keywords that are relevant to that main category underneath the actual profile there and add descriptions and those services in there that can actually show up in search. So if we scroll down far enough, there it is, veterans benefits attorneys. And again, that's what's showing up first. That's what's pulling out this little provides almost button here that people can click on your profile and actually driving that ranking. So by adding that and adding these different areas and different keywords on the back end of your profile, you can actually become relevant. Now, keep in mind, this has to be under the right category. Social Security attorney, you can sneak veterans in there, so all these other disability terms within that, but you want to be relevant to the right category. And if the other items that you do, like veterans benefits, doesn't have its own category, you can put that under Social Security where it's relevant, or under things like attorney, law firm. And Tayback Law actually does personal injury as well. So pulling out some items there as well as a secondary category and putting more content behind that in the form of auto accident attorney, and a service description here works as well, and it helps you become relevant for that. That's really it. That's a little trick to show how you can show up for multiple categories and multiple different service areas within your Google business listing.